This is that crazy good deal you ordered with 2-day delivery on Black Friday.
And its impact on climate change extends far beyond the gas it took to get to your door.
3.3 kilograms is how much carbon dioxide was pumped into the air to get your purchase to your door,
contributing to the 52 million metric tons of CO2 that Amazon, USPS, UPS, and FedEx said they emitted between 2016 and 2017, the equivalent of about 11 million cars.
And once consumers discarded the packaging, only 54% of them put it in the recycling bin.
And about 37% of packaging ends up in landfills, where after decomposing, it helps produce 15% of the country's methane emissions.
And it's these man-made methane emissions that are responsible for 25% of Earth's global warming.
But if you're a diligent recycler or shop in person, you're good, right?
Not quite. Turns out a lot of the packaging associated with our Black Friday purchases ends up not getting recycled, either because it's not recyclable or because there's no market to sell the recycled product to. This brings us to our next segment. First up, cardboard boxes.
Cardboard is still pretty easy to recycle. We have good markets for it, so almost all recycling programs can recycle cardboard.
In fact, 96% of corrugated cardboard boxes in recycling bins get recycled. What about tape?
If it's loose from the package, you definitely want to put that in the garbage. If it's stuck to the box, if you can get some of it off, that helps. Because tape is one of those things that they have to filter out of the mix.
And packing peanuts?
Packing peanuts are just a real problem because they blow, stick, scatter, and crumble. Sometimes if you have local mailbox, mailing services where they ship and mail, sometimes they just throw those back in the hopper and they'll use them again.
And receipts?
Receipts have bisphenol A and S. They're two chemical compounds that are problematic, very toxic. It's a small amount, but all of these things add up.
Your best bet is to reuse whenever possible. Or yes, throw it in the trash to avoid contaminating recycling loads.
It might seem kind of strange to you that Americans created a holiday that entirely revolves around shopping the day after we just celebrated being thankful. So how did we get here? Philadelphia police officers started using the term Black Friday in 1960, when thousands of people would flood the city for the annual Army-Navy football game the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And it became complete chaos for the police and stores to manage, hence Black Friday. Philadelphia retailers decided to capitalize on this flood of people by starting to offer big sales on that off Friday. And in the 80s, retailers in other cities started catching on and thought, hey, this is a great opportunity to capitalize on the long weekend. Black Friday these days is more like Black Week, with sales starting before or on Thanksgiving Day, running the entire holiday weekend, and then of course Cyber Monday. Just from online shopping, shoppers spent $7.4 billion last year, the second largest online sales day ever. And as Black Friday sales continue to grow every year, it's safe to say that the amount of trash we create from it will grow as well. Waste management company Republic Services estimates that Americans throw out 25% more trash between Thanksgiving and New Year's. That's 1,000 extra pounds of waste per household, and a lot of that is packaging and wrapping paper. And sure, the packaging is a serious problem, but the products themselves are incredibly problematic. In the haste of trying to snag that deal before it's gone, people end up buying a lot of extra stuff that they don't actually need. A report from the Green Alliance shows that 80% of what's purchased on Black Friday will be tossed after being used only for a short period of time. So the materials to make that product, the energy and fuel to produce and distribute it, the packaging, those are all made and used up for a product that will be quickly discarded too. And that waste really adds up. So it's so important that people stop buying things just because they see the word 75% off.
To counter the environmental effects of Black Friday, some retailers are turning it into Green Friday. Shoe company Allbirds is raising prices by $1 on Black Friday and donating the extra profit to climate activist Greta Thunberg's youth-led organization. Swedish outdoor company Haglofs is taking it a step further, doubling prices and donating all income from that day to the Swedish Society for Nature Conservation.
I'll bet you my bottom dollar that there are marketing departments in companies of all sizes who are re-examining what the Friday after Thanksgiving actually means for their company. Should we be selling tons and tons of stuff and slashing prices, or do our customers want us to reel it in? And they'll figure that out. They'll weigh the risk versus the reward, and they'll probably go the way that they think best engages with their customer.
Companies like Deciem and REI are closing on Black Friday altogether, with the former calling the shopping event a moment of nothingness and classifying hyperconsumerism as one of the biggest threats to the planet. Instead, both companies are offering smaller discounts for a longer period of time in November.
The marketing department surely has figured out, by knowing their customer well, that if they close on that day, even though it's incompatible with just business in general, it might work for their customer because it earns them reputational points that might pay dividends every other day of the year. And those customers might be willing to spend even more.
It's important to remember that while for a lot of consumers, Black Friday is a way to get a great deal, for low-income consumers, it's a crucial way to get necessities at an affordable price. So, what can shoppers do to reduce our carbon footprint on Black Friday and beyond? Number 1, shop local. Buying from local businesses not only helps small businesses stay open, especially after so many have been hit hard by the pandemic, but you're also eliminating the environmental impact of shipping Black Friday purchases. Everything from the packaging to ship it to the extra fossil fuels it takes to get that new Blu-ray player from the retailer to your living room.
Number 2, flex your wallet. Opt to make purchases from companies that are doing their part to fight climate change by using eco-friendly materials or donating to climate initiatives. The best way to start is by simply doing your research.
Number 3, buy used. More and more companies are finding ways to keep their products out of landfills. Check out sales that offer used or refurbished products to help give new life to something that would otherwise be thrown away.
And of course, spread the word. Share this video to let your friends know how they can make an impact this Black Friday.